my surgical extraction players, I want to give you one more tool in your toolbox, in your endless box of 5-head plays. The level 1 of the card is it gives you access to graveyard hate and combo hate, but there's always one more play that you can make, and this game really highlights that for you. It's not a common play, but it's one you really need in a format full of greedy mana bases. Now, specifically, if you read the card, it allows you to target any card but a basic land. Now, what if we took that land approach and targeted non-basic lands? If we kind of go into the types of decks that exist in Modern, you see a lot of cool mana bases that are functional around its Fetchlands, which is the type of lands that tend to enter graveyards early. With something like Living End, which, to be fair, we're not playing against today, but it highlights the point of 4 Misty Rainforests, 2 Scalding Tarns. Regardless, the Misties are very key in giving the ability to find breeding pools and steam vents at the same time to allow to cast cards like Violent Outburst and Charlotte's Agent almost on the same turn, whatever it might be. Now, lands like this entering the graveyard give us the ability to piece apart our opponent's tools and what they have access to. And honestly, in this game, you get to see how detrimental that can be for our opponent. I've won the die roll, but this hand is a whole lot of nothing. So we're gonna mulligan. Okay. Yeah. So I'm actually going to ditch the Tashas. Okay, I'm gonna play the Hallowed Fountain tapped. I'm not gonna play Crab because this hand is all about this Crab. Let me see if I can't sneak beat Tron here. Let's see. Let's see if I can't sneak beat Tron here. Got to beat Tron. It's not Tron, but it's something. Okay, gotta play the Hedron Crab, then play Otawara. See what we can get out of there. Okay, so they're playing a Polluted Delta. Okay. Watery Grave into what? What are you? Okay. I'm gonna take this. I'm making a call here. I'm making a bold call. Watery Grave into Fatal Push. Okay, not great enough, but it's fine. It works. Okay, some type of Sultai garbage. Literally some type of Sultai garbage. Okay, cool. Fatal Push in this format, in this economy? Come on now. Fatal Push in this economy? With no lands? It leaves the battlefield in this economy. Come on. Okay. Draw. I will take their Verdant Catacomb. I'm just gonna take their lands. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna take their lands. Oh, and they drew it. Oh, let's go. And they drew it. Let's go. Come on. Yo, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Yo, come on. That's a mill right there. Yo, come on. Yo, the strat work. Come on. Come on. Leave a like. You're watching this video. Leave a like. Yo, come on. Leave a like. You're watching this video for that. Come on. That was it. I want to see some likes on this video. That was it right there. All right. Oh, yeah. So I think you're supposed to bring in like all of this. Take out visions and all of that. Take out maybe actually Tasha's doesn't look too hot here. Probably like Verdict, keep a Tasha's. That's it. Yo, that was hot. That was hot. Even if I lose this game right now, that is hot. Let's see here. What am I doing with this hand? I'm killing something on 1, maybe on 2. I'll keep it for what it is. I think I play Flooded Strand. Yeah, Flooded Strand, Raffine's Tower. Don't have archive traps. What's hilarious here, like, 3 surgicals in the deck, found both of them, made the shot call on the lands. Made the shot call on the lands. That was glorious. That was glorious. That was worth it just for that. Come on. All right, Thoughtseize me. Thoughtseize me. You know what? I'll never want to play against Thoughtseize decks. This is you just never get to play your own cards, you know? Like sometimes you just hope your opponent's bad, but chances are, even if they are, you just want your own cards. Like even if they take the card they're not supposed to, you just want your own cards sometimes. Like it's just the truth of the matter. Okay, Watergrave tapped. Yeah, let's get a Raffine's Tower. Keep it spicy. Keep it spicy. Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. I can counter something on too. Something on two. Watery Grave, Overgrown Tomb. Okay, yeah. Yep, I mean, they probably take Ashiok at this point, which kind of sucks. Ashiok like slaps this deck right now. Truly. Ashiok like actually slaps this deck hard. I think they have to. Ooh, they take Drown. They want their stuff resolving. Okay. I mean, I guess they want the land out of the exile too, right? Do they play a threat here? Have the Raffine's Tower. Next turn, I'm almost certainly going like land Ashiok here, right? Like they have to have an answer. It's kind of just one of those things. Okay, so crack that. Grab Hallowed Fountain. Now we have Supreme Verdict mana. Untap. Okay, play the island, play Ashiok. What would be optimal here is that like what's optimal here is playing actually playing Flooded Strand, you know, deck thin, but like also not trying to show them like the type of cards I have right now. You have Drown on the Loch? Cool. All right, I'm topped out. They know what I got, except for like one card. Sure. Spirit is. Fatal Push doesn't look that great, eh? Play a land? All right, pretty much empty-handed. They know the path in my hand. I think, let's see here. Yeah, so I play Flooded Strand. I'm gonna hit this. Yeah, I just keep killing the threats, right? So cancel here, go, wait, what? No, this, cast, white, blue, doesn't matter. Hit this, exile it, pass the turn. Keep a path if I need path, but like, I don't know if they have anything like super wild here. Oh, doesn't look like they do. Might just have Drown, they might just have nothing. I doubt they have nothing though. They didn't play anything, they don't have any lands, they have something. Maybe it's like Fatal Pushes. It's more Fatal Pushes. Yeah, I mean at this point, just get out my white sources. I have a Water Grave that I do want to bring in, but double black isn't really the top of my concern right now. Let's play this. You have another Drown? I gotta force them to have it type of thing, right? Like that's all this is. Could have played the Water Grave to play around this, but okay. To be fair, I actually really didn't want to shock this in either. The longer I can stay at a high life, the better I can grind them out. Playing around Spell Pierce. Okay. Okay, might as well. Send him with that. And again, I mean, we're just gonna hold the Prismatic, right? Like it's just a Shadow Spear. Like it's not that deep. Sure. What's nice here is we're actually just milling over the threats. 2 Urza Sagas, Ledger Shredders. I mean, they still have the Slowgurks and like the Tarmogoyfs, which is why I kind of need to hold these removal spells as long as I can. There also is the idea that I might get Thoughtseize, but oh well. Okay, I didn't need to play that island either. Misplay, because you wanna hold them here, right? Like it's one of those things where it's not even about that minimal aspect of like, oh, what's in your hand, like the knowledge aspect. It's also like we have crabs, right? Like this is one of those decks where like you have Hedron Crabs, you know, like that. The active, giving yourself active land drops is important. So I'm on a little bit of autopilot. Let's bring it back. Let's think about this game right now, because we can definitely win it here. Traverse, yeah, that'll let you search for something. Saga, okay, creating 2 threats. I got 2 threats. Saga it is. I got 2 threats. Yep. Okay, so I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play that because I don't need to reveal what's in my hand. Hedron Crab does nothing. Sorry, Ruin Crab does nothing here. It doesn't even block. Like it doesn't even block anything. Like it's just gonna attract a removal spell for no reason when I could get a landfall trigger out of it. Would have been nice to mill 3 more cards, but oh well. Yeah. All right. Whatever. Like I could void around the Shadow Spear, but like, all right. Like Shadow Spear doesn't provide hexproof, so yeah. Another Saga. All right. They are milled over 2 Sagas. Found the other 2 Sagas. Cool. What do they want to do here? What is it like? What's their plan? They can't find their Goyfs, or like they had an opportunity to find Goyfs, but all right, Ruin Crab here, so they know I found a land. Play the land, mill them for 3. Yeah, one of them was a push. Knew it. Mill them for 3. Oh, we got the endurance too. Okay, that's a card they could have tutored for. Opponent could have tutored for endurance. You had traversed the Ulvenwald. Could have tutored for endurance. Hello, opponent. I don't understand. Yo, trigger. That's now at a 2. You gotta put that at a 2, and now it's a 3/3. Triggered from, what are they gonna get? A bauble. Not much to tutor for at this point, eh? We got rid of 2 Goyfs though. 2 Goyfs, 1 endurance. Like in terms of a mill 3, not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty damn good. Just lose Urza like, oh, modern. It's probably already come out at this point, but like talking about like beating this, like the solution to this format. Shadow Spear on that, sure. Honestly, I think I just like allow that. It's not that crazy. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like it's not that crazy. I don't see a need to like yeah, I'll just take the 5. Cause like whatever, I have like 2 removal spells. I can and like I have enough to like play around Spell Pierce type of thing. Stay drawn out of the card. I have 2 Void Rens. Like, yeah, okay. This is so annoying though. Like at this point, this is just like so damn annoying. Urza Saga is just gonna win it. Like if they play Slowgurk here, because That 3-mana card, like I believe you remove like all the counters from it and you just return 3 lands to your hand. They just play Urza Saga like a loop it again. Oh, this is why we needed that Ashiok. This is why we needed that Ashiok to exile their yard. Live subscribe? Horrible joysticks? Horrible joysticks? Come on, joysticks are great. Joysticks are great. Yep. Make another one. This is an army of garbage right here. An army of garbage. So we're gonna let them attack. I think we void ran the Shadow Spear at this point. Truly interesting. Springleaf Drum. Okay. Can they draw like one more card? I top deck Fractured Sanity, just win. That would be great. That would be magic as Richard Garfield intended. Let me tell you, that would be it right there. Yep. So let's void rend this sucker. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And let's path one of these. Yep. And then we gotta take 8. And then I ain't got no solution. Gotta take 8, and I ain't got no solution. Honestly, like, I don't even know. Supreme Verdict works, right? Supreme Verdict would be a fantastic draw here, as long as they don't have haste threats, right? Yeah, Supreme Verdict would be a good a good thing to draw here. Let's say it would buy us like a turn at least, or I could just win. They could like draw a card, play the Fractured, I win. Because at this point, Fractured doesn't do anything. If I draw Fractured Sanity, I gotta like cycle, which isn't fun. Or I could cycle. I could draw Fractured Sanity, cycle it into another Fractured Sanity, and then yeah. All right, there goes my cards. All right, yep. All right, yep. Supreme, you win. Sick. All right, all the lands in the world. All right, we're going to game 3. We're going to game 3. Let's do it. I was able to meme you out one game. Let's see if we can't repeat that. I was able to meme you out once. Let's see if we can't repeat that. Void Red might be a little too much, but it's removal. It's removal. That's the key, right? Like, it's uncountable removal. We see them have the Spell Pierce. It's better than nothing. I understand the Void Rend is literally just here for the Murktide decks, right? Like, instead of having Ensnaring Bridge, you have the Void Rend. Obviously, Ensnaring Bridge, as we see from my Demir Mill videos, provides a little bit extra reach, a little bit more of a safety case than most others. But yeah. Okay, won the first die roll. Cool. I'll run it. 3 crabs. 3 crabs. I might actually just be able to race them. At this point, I might be able to just race them. Let's see what I can and can't do here. Opponent at 7. Give me my turn. This crab. Pass. We're gonna be milling them for a lot here. They got Delirium. They're gonna be able to do some fun stuff, but we get to do a lot here. Thoughtseize off the rip. They take a crab. Doesn't matter because I have 2. Okay, it's fine. Got rid of 1 endurance. Lord knows if they have more. Maybe 1 in hand. Yup. Play this. Play this. Play this. Next turn we go Hallowed Fountain. Mill them for 6. Fractured Sanity 14. Mill them for 20 cards in 1 turn. They have like 14 cards left. Sure. Okay. They have 17 cards left. Play this. Full steam ahead, right? Full steam ahead. If they have the endurance, they have the endurance type of thing, right? Like, gotta force them to have it. I don't know. Hopefully they only have 1. I'm not actually removing a lot of threats. There's a lot of lands in here. They're just fatal pushing me to death here. All right, that's Goif. That is Goif. Okay, so we gotta take... Interesting. Wondering if they actually have any basics here. No, we take Saga. Doesn't matter, we take Saga. They have a forest. The forest swamp. Maybe, right? Like, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Let's field everyone. Let's see how this goes. So we definitely have to get a basic planes, right? We definitely get basic planes here. Verdant Catacomb, Spell Pierce, Spell Pierce. Take the Saga. Get a planes for the Supreme Verdict. Yeah, they had it. So yeah, they get a planes for the thing. Okay, pass through. Pretty sure I want Crab to block here. Almost like 90% sure of that. Yup. Yeah, that's brave. Drawing more cards, that's brave. Yeah, Crab blocks here for sure. Anything to extend my turns, right? Like that's what I need. Yep, especially if they're not going to play more threats. Like, drawing cards is okay, all right. So, you know, there's the mental fight between the small chance of, oh, so bad. Okay, I'm gonna try. They brought their Goif down by 2 points. I should be at 12. I'm at 14. It's something. Lose the battlefield. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna grow this Slogurk. Actually, I'm gonna get a Water Grave. I'm gonna leave the Raffine's Tower as a cycle in the deck. I'm gonna leave it as a cycle in the deck. Like, that was so heart-wrenching. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Anyone who just clicks off at this point, I don't even blame them. That was just like pure sadness on the stack. Pure sadness on the stack. Oh, that's how that works too. It's so good. It's such a cool 3-drop threat, but it's not Uro. I am one of those heathens that does wish we had Uro back in Modern. I am one of those people. I just want to put that out there. I am definitely one of those people. Oh, I don't even like Visions doesn't do anything here either. I legit need Ensnaring Bridge. That's like all I have, and I've been missing it this whole time. I legit just need Ensnaring Bridge. Wow, that's useless. Okay. Wow. I mean, I got to meme out game one. That's all I can get to you. I got to meme out game one. All right. Oh, endurance.